Agriculture is the heartbeat of the North Carolina economy, but for farmers here on the ground, fights both in Washington and overseas are causing a whole lot of heartburn.
The farm started in 1825.
Farming is a family tradition for Bert Pitt. He's the sixth generation to live on this plot of land in Edgecombe County.
I feel a big responsibility to carry it on. There's a lot on my shoulders.
Farming is a high-risk occupation. Crops can easily fall victim to the weather and other factors. The ongoing international trade fight is only adding to that uncertainty, causing the price of crops like cotton to drop.
We're making a lot less money. It makes it harder to keep the farm sustainable, to pay bankers, to pay fertilizer.
Across the state, this is a familiar story. Small family farms and larger operations alike feeling the pinch as tensions continue between the White House and China. Both sides have ratcheted up tariffs, putting crop prices in flux. David Grant lives on his farm in Northampton County. He's approaching retirement age and says that while he can hold on for now, if prices remain low for the next year or so, it may be time to call it quits.
The difference between last year's crop and this year's crop just in price is right now sitting at about $150,000 less for cotton.
Even so, Grant and other farmers argue the president was right to take action. The status quo, they say, was not working.
Somebody really needed to do something about China's abuse of our trading privileges with her. Most of us feel like we've been subsidizing their 9 and 10 and 12% growth for the last 15 years.
The financial strain comes as the 2020 presidential election nears. Amid the trade fight, a recent survey by Farm Futures shows about 2/3 of farmers nationwide say they'd back President Donald Trump if the election were held today. Some farmers we spoke with remain supportive.
He started a fight that he needs to finish. So I'll support him with that.
Jeff Tyson grows a variety of crops in Nash County, including tobacco. The fight with China has essentially eliminated a key tobacco market. He says he voted for Trump in 2016 and intends to do so again in 2020.
How optimistic are you that this will get resolved, that there will be some resolution to this trade fight?
I don't know. I think a lot of that depends on what happens in Washington once an agreement is met. I have concerns that we will go through this trade negotiation and finally put a package together, and then the power struggles in Congress will emerge.
But what if the trade fight continues for a few more years? Could that change the political equation? Pitt says maybe for some, though so far he is standing with the president.
It could change the way that farmers feel about the administration.
Grant, meanwhile, says he may not vote for Trump again, citing the trade fight and the president's demeanor. But he says he has some concerns about the Democratic candidates as well.
Probably going to end up being another extremely hard decision to make.
In eastern North Carolina, Kevin Fry, Spectrum News.